Dave Woodhead here, host of Triple J Lunch, and today on Replay, I'm going to be listening to a couple of tracks of this new Tyler, the Creator album. Call Me If You Get Lost. It resonates with me. I get lost a lot, so it's just nice to have companions. Yeah, so let's jump into some tracks. Sir Baudelaire.
The sun beaming. Y'all ready?
Featuring DJ Drama. Kind of setting up the tone for the album perfectly. Thick bass line, Tyler coming in with that hard aggressive flow. We're 45 seconds into it. Instrumental's taking a big back seat to Tyler's raps, punchlines, flow, delivery. So, I mean, you know what you're getting into. The second track, this one is called Corso. The way that Tyler Creator uses characters in his music, I think like a lot of people, when they talk about like the growth of Tyler Creator as an artist, I think that most of them will go straight to the lyrics. He's gotten better with like not having to resort to shock and horrorcore themed raps, which is true. You know, I think his pen game is, you know, stepped up multiple levels throughout like the decade. But I think an underrated part of Tyler's growth is the way he uses his characters to tell his story and drive an album forward. I mean, this Tyler Baudelaire character that Tyler Creator's made for this album, from what I get from the project, it's pretty much like his ego kind of taking control. And just like his braggadocious and won't let himself be hurt. So the intro is just like the taste test of like, all right, we're rapping now, and now this is kind of more focused on, but don't you worry, the instrumentals are still crazy. I'm also glad that people got around DJ Drama. That a lot of people half listening would dismiss it like a DJ Khaled type situation. Like, why is he yelling on the album? But I feel like the way that Tyler kind of uses DJ Drama is quite tasty. That's my official analysis. It's tasty. The second verse on Corso, it's kind of telling you exactly what happened. In the end, she picked him. I hope when they fucking, she's still thinking of me because I'm that perfect. So you kind of know, all right, Tyler in this project is going down an ego trip. He's just really trying to believe in himself after, you know, falling for someone who probably shouldn't have. We've met the character and now we know his intent. I mean, he's just set it up perfectly. Like something that doesn't really happen a lot, especially in the streaming era of music. It's good to have like an artist like Tyler who really thinks about the project and really thinks about what he wants to achieve with it.
Y'all niggas know what's up.
It's nice to hear Tyler Creator being angry again. You know, I think in Igor, you kind of heard him. Yeah, you kind of heard him kind of like take a more chill route. Now he's back at it. And this 42 Doug feature kind of has that new school auto-tune flavor to it. I like that. Hold on. It's my favorite part. Just 42 Doug telling me that I got lucky because he didn't kill me in his car. I think it's good. I like that Tyler's been using kind of these quote unquote mumble rappers in his music. So it's kind of nice to see Tyler embrace the new generation and, you know, get people to open up their minds, which I think has always been Tyler Creator's, you know, main goal with his music and his art. So that's the third track of the album. It goes into this one, What's Your Name? And this one also has some pretty tight features. Young boy Never Broke Again, who's another up and coming rapper. And of course, Ty Dolla $ign, King of the Hooks. Young boy comes in a little bit too aggressive. What is your name? Lad, fucking run. Oh, are we allowed to swear on this show? All right, cool. This is probably a controversial opinion. I don't really like Tyler when he's soft. I like hard Tyler. I think people give him a lot of props on his, you know, production stuff. I think he's one of the most underrated actual rappers. The way he puts together verses, it's just, This is Lumberjack here. This is like the first taste of the album we got. So like we got this single and then like 5 days later dropped the whole project, and I think it was like one of the perfect introductions to it. That line, I hit Drizzy and told him I had a milli for him. Now, that at first you might be thinking, well, that's referencing when Drake got booed off stage at the Golf Wang Festival. When, you know, so he's saying that, oh, I paid Drake for the concert still. But I've also heard some conspiracy theories. This might actually be Tyler, Creator dissing Drizzy Drake. Because, you know, saying, Drizzy, I got a milli for him. Remember when Drake was talking to Millie Bobby Brown? Stirring the pot. This track here, Hot Wind Blows, Tyler, Creator, and one of my personal favorite rappers of all time, Lil Wayne. I think it's the underrated dream team, Tyler, Creator, Lil Wayne. This beat makes me feel like I'm sitting on a beach in Miami, wind blowing in my hair. This album in particular, Tyler Creator's using that braggadocious to kind of hide those insecurities, which, you know, we can all relate to. I mean, listen to how Lil Wayne flows here. Thought all this lean will have me senile. I guess they see now. Let's touch down, catch a beat down, like I catch touchdowns. Goat, you know? People saying to Lil Wayne, hey, you probably shouldn't drink cough syrup every day because it might ruin your life. And Lil Wayne just goes, hey, I'm still a multi-millionaire. Yeah, my father figure sued me or stole $50 million from me because I was high on drugs. Doesn't matter. I'm back, baby. Going on this next track called MASSA? Yeah. That little beat breakdown here, I'll put that back. Oh, that's gonna go off live. Got too much self-respect. I wash my hands before I piss. I mean, that's a lesson we can all learn. I mean, hey.
When I turned 23, that's when puberty finally hit me. My facial hair started growing, my clothes wanna let me.
This is kind of Tyler Creator getting a little bit introspective. Tyler's always been living in the moment, so kind of him looking back and going, damn, that's why I was so wild. It's nice. It's nice to see this 30-year-old man now. How weird is Tyler Creator's like 30 years old? This is like some real wholesome bragging right now. Got my mum out the shelter when Yonkers dropped. Love to see it. The production of this just has so many layers. The subtle beat switches and the keys and stuff. It kind of just elevates and then he just rides on it so confidently. When he says, I'm paranoid, I sleep with a gun. That would be wild if Tyler Creator shot you. I wouldn't be scared if Tyler Creator pulled a gun out on me. I don't think he'd do it. See, I kind of relate to this last line in this song. I paint full pictures of my perspective on these drum breaks just for you to tell me I'm not good from your lunch break. So as the lunch host, and when people text in saying, Dave, you're shit, that's why I'm just like, yo, you're on your lunch break. I'm working at the moment. That's one of the very few bars that Tyler Creator that I can actually say from personal experience, I can fully relate to. No, I don't sleep with a gun. But I also don't like it when you text mean things to me during my shift. Track number 8, it's called Run It Up with Tizo Touchdown. I actually only just kind of found out who Tizo Touchdown was off Kenny Beats the Cave. Something that reminds me of like Rick James, like just such a out of this world character. I don't know if you can put a picture up somewhere, but he has like what he's known for is having like nails in his hair. It's bizarre, but very good musician. This one's going to be one to watch live, just the way it builds up. You think it's going to drop, then you go into pianos. Probably not a huge standout track for me personally, but does what it needs to achieve. Track number 9 now, it's called Manifesto, featuring a bloody old face from the past, Domo Genesis. He's still around and stuff, but you know, he was kind of integral in that Odd Future early days of Tyler, the Creator's career. It's good to see old friends almost reuniting, yeah. kind of having a go at, I don't know, cancel culture. He has such a weird relationship with cancel culture because he was kind of cancelled before cancelling was such a big thing because he got like banned from Australia and New Zealand for a couple of years because of his lyrical content. You know, he also makes music that's pretty groundbreaking when it comes to the LGBT community. So I don't know, it's always just kind of nice to hear his opinion on what on what he reckons. We are about to get into kind of a double track, Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance, featuring Brent Faiyaz and Fenna Hughes. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If I mess that up, I am sorry. This is a bit of a behemoth of a track, pretty much 10 minutes. And the whole album's only 53 minutes. So this is like a fifth of the project right here. So he was kind of experimenting with like doing the 70s love funk kind of sound back in even Cherry Bomb, if you want to go back that far. Tyler always kind of complained since like the start of career that he didn't think he had the voice to, you know, do these songs. But I think the way he builds his instruments around and also the vocal effects that he puts on and then also his features that he brings on, he doesn't let his shortcomings stop him, and that's a valuable lesson we can all take. Thank you, Tyler, the Creator. You taught me to believe in myself. Track 10, this is a little interlude. What will be its legacy of this is that it was the first kind of hint that we were getting a Tyler album. All these weird billboards just popped up that said, "Call me if you get lost." If you called the number, you heard this track here. So yeah, which I think is a very clever way of promoting an album. Track 12, it's called Rise, featuring Daisy World. From what I also reckon, just to kind of go back to DJ Drama, I think DJ Drama, like, you know, serves as the narrator of the project, but it also kind of serves as like, and it's just that classic, you know, there's that voice in your head when you're feeling down, and then it's just that one little voice that's still like, come on, man, you got this, even if the rest of your brain's like, dude, this shit sucks. I feel like DJ Drama really follows that as Tyler's like inner hype man. Because it'd just be easy, just, you know, pay DJ Drama his fee and just go, yeah, it's Tyler Creator, new album. But to kind of use him for a narrative purpose, it's incredible stuff. Kind of reminds me of Tyler's track on Igor, I Don't Love You Anymore, which was kind of him just getting over the person that he was based with. Yeah, Rise is a cool track. Number 13, Blessed. Again, another little interlude, just kind of Tyler Creator talking shit about how much money he's got, how well he's doing. Over a nice little flute. All right, Juggernaut with Lil Uzi Vert and Pharrell Williams. And that's also been a really lovely relationship to watch blossom throughout Tyler Creator's career. It's the one he has with Pharrell. Again, that beat switch, when he performs these tracks live, that's going to be mosh pit starting. The more money I get, I don't want sex you. I mean, he must be making real money. I never got a check and gone, you know what? I'm not horny anymore. So good on Lil Uzi Vert. Also Pharrell Williams as well kind of has that Tyler Creator thing where people give him a lot of props on his production. Well-deserved production. He's one of the best producers in all time, in my opinion. But also, as a rapper, I think he's his flow's always been great. There you go. Yeah, I feel like with Igor last record, he was so focused on song structure, and then this one, it's really just like, here's the beat. But to make something that has so much thought into it, but also feel like it's just him putting it together, Here's a hot take. Tyler Creator is really good at making music, and yeah, A+ in my books. And also, 53 minutes length as an album, perfect. Right now, probably my favorite track off the album is Lemonhead with 42 Dugg. There's just that horn section. You're definitely the standout tracks for me is Lemonhead. Lumberjack, I think that song will always be iconic just because it was like, all right, that was the first kind of taste we had. Hot Wind Blows, because my boy Lil Wayne. Juggernaut, the one he did with Lil Uzi. And also this one, Manifesto. It's probably one of my standout tracks on it. And it's because the track's good, but also that sentimental reason because he has Domo Genesis on this track. Oh, golly gosh.